Hello everybody, welcome back to Just Fred, where I usually play games on my own, because some games I just don't really feel like playing with Cube, and I just have free time. So, today I'm going to start Hollow Knight, which is probably one of my favorite indie Metroidvania-ish games ever. I've played through this game I think twice, now all of the DLC's out, everything is out. Which it wasn't, not everything was out the first time I played this game, so I have already played everything, but there's one particular thing that I still haven't finished, so I'm gonna try to finish it in this Let's Play, which is gonna give you guys probably an interesting experience. Another thing that I'm going to mention before I'm gonna start, I haven't recorded in quite a long time, at least not on my own. My English may be a little bit rusty, and my commentary might also not be that amazing, but this is a very atmospheric game, so even if I don't give any commentary, the game will give you enough stuff to enjoy. Alright, let's go and get a new game started. I am I am not gonna be playing Steel Soul. Steel Soul is no reviving, death is permanent, and that's insane. I don't really know what Godseeker is, but I'm just gonna play Classic. Because I wanna enjoy the game and not go insane from dying. In wilds beyond they speak your name with reverence and regret, for none could tame our savage souls, yet you the challenge met. Under palest watch you thought, we changed, base instincts were redeemed, a world you gave to bug and beast they had never dreamed. From Elegy for Hallownest by Manamon the Teacher. I also don't know that much about the lore, but I might try to figure more out in this playthrough. And here we are. Alright, let's go. So, one thing I'm also gonna explain, I have played this game like in the last couple of days a little bit, but I cannot guarantee good gameplay. That's what I'm trying to say. Another thing that I gotta say I absolutely love about this game is the fact that this game is made by a really tiny team of people, which is really awesome. Just a really tiny team of people working together and making this awesome game. There we go. Of course, I won't be able. I find it really annoying that this is like not a blind playthrough, because a blind playthrough would be very interesting. Like seeing somebody experience a lot of things in the game for the first time. I've already played this game out twice, so it's gonna be difficult commentating this probably, especially because I haven't been commentating a lot. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Your great strength marks you among us. Focus your soul, and you shall achieve feats of which others can only dream. Collect soul by striking enemies. Once enough soul is collected, hold down B to focus the soul and heal. So, the thing in the left corner, every single time you hit an enemy, you get soul. And I think you can heal 3 of your units, like those mask things. I'll probably make a marker, those mask things. Or your health. So every single time you get, let me just go and show you. When you get hit, you lose a mask, and you can press and hold B to use up 1/3 of like a full soul gauge. 1/3 of your soul you will use up to heal. There we go. Oh, Geo. The currency in this game is called Geo. I don't really know if it's actually supposed to be something related to bugs or if it's just pieces of rocks that they collect. Whoa. Alright, these things. I think this got lifeblood. So you break the thing and then you have like little creatures running around. If you kill the little creatures, your character will absorb the blue liquid that is in their bodies, because insects. And now you have 2 temporary health, like 2 extra pieces of health. Which, when you lose them, you will not be able to regain them. They're just 2 pieces of extra health, and when you lose them, they're gone. Oh, okay. I may know this game, but I don't know this game like the back of my hand, so I'll probably get lost at a certain point or whatever. One thing that I do know, which is pretty dang important to do, is hitting all of the walls with your nails to find secrets. I am going to try to get as many secrets as I can. I will also... Oh, whoops, that was unnecessary. I will also... I'm gonna try to 100% this game. And with 100% I mean basically everything. The one thing that I'm not gonna do is the Hunter's Notebook, because I have another file where that is completed and then I can just read the stuff over there instead of having to beat a million enemies, like a lot of different enemies a certain amount of times. I find it a bit annoying. So, higher beings, these words are for you alone. Beyond this point you enter the land of King and Creator. Step across this threshold and obey our laws. Bear witness to the last and only civilization, the eternal kingdom, Hallownest. So I will also be trying to do the Godmaster DLC. I have managed to do all of the, if you know the game in that case, I've been able to do all of the pantheons except the last one. I'm unable to do the last one, so that's gonna be an interesting experience to see me go through that insane challenge. This game's also very challenging. For people that don't know it, this game can be quite difficult. Gotta love breaking all of the grass. Dirtmouth, or Dirtmouth, fading town. Oh there, traveler. I'm afraid there's only me left to offer welcome. Our town's fallen quiet, you see. The other residents, they've all disappeared, headed down that well, one by one, into the cavern below. Used to be there was a great kingdom beneath our town. It's long fell to ruin, yet it still draws folks into its depth. Wealth, glory, enlightenment, that darkness seemed to promise all things. I'm sure you too seek your dreams down there. Well, watch out, it's a sticky air that fills the place. Creatures turn mad and travelers are robbed of their memories. Perhaps dreams aren't such a great thing after all. What's his name? Elderbug. Many used to come, hoping the kingdom would fulfill their desires. Hallownest, it was once called, supposedly the greatest kingdom there ever was, full of treasure and secrets. Now it's nothing more than a poisonous tomb full of monsters and madness. Everything fades eventually, I suppose. Feeling tired? That bench may be iron, but I assure you it's quite comfortable. There's no better place to collect your thoughts before heading down. Plus, I enjoy the company, not that you seem the talkative sort. Okay, yep, that's it. There we go. It's basically your little Crestfallen. If you've played any Dark Souls game, it's your Crestfallen. The guy that doesn't really feel like living anymore. For all your mapping supplies, we will be opening soon. Iselda and Cornifer. Alright. There's the well. I'm gonna go and jump over the well and see what's over here. I think I know what's over here, but I just want to show it anyway. There is a stone door with a simple lock. That's something for later. Right, let's go down the well, down the hole. Welcome to the Forgotten Crossroads, the first major area of the game, I guess you could call it. Here's some more Geo, killing these bugs. Yeah, now the game is telling me like, hey, you can focus to heal. Alright, so these are called Gruz. I think Gruz, but like G-R-U-Z. Gruzes or Gruz, or I don't know how no, I don't know. I don't even know. Alright, if you go over here, we can find this guy. And he's crying for an unknown reason. And that's basically it over here. What a very optimistic and fun game this is. This game is awesome though, this game is really fun. But it is kind of on the more depressive side. Okay. Get over it. Let me go and heal. I do really like the fact that you have to focus and like stand still for a couple of seconds to heal. It really makes you think about your moves, especially later on in the game. Oh yeah, right, I was going to show something off. So, that's the wrong menu. I have this menu. Wait, I should probably do it when I've killed everything. Alright, so you can see these two things which are not going to be... God, leave me alone! You can see these things which aren't really important for the time being. You have your focus spell, and you have your old nail, a traditional weapon of Hollow Nest. Its blade is blunt with age and wear. And then also our geo. The currency of Hollow Nest, made from fossilized shells of various forms. There you go, can be traded for goods or used as toll in various old mechanisms. There you go. Now there's your explanation about geo. Alright. I seem to remember there being a guy in here somewhere who sells maps. And that's the guy I'm trying to find first. There we go. Collecting a lot of, like... You can go through a lot of these screens without killing anybody. But the geo is really important, so I really suggest just getting as much geo as you can. At least at the beginning of the game. If you haven't noticed quite yet, those piles, you have to continuously hit them with your nail, and you will get money out of them. There are going to be chests later in the game that you just have to hit once with your nail and then you're done. There's something up there we cannot reach for the time being. Not that I know in any case. Nah, there's nothing that I can do. You can also hit through walls if your nail is long enough. My favorite thing to do in this game is hit everything. Kill all of the bushes. Everybody. Kill every last one of them. Fire Emblem Three Houses reference right there. Gotta love Fire Emblem. I think Cornifer might be down here. There we go. More geo. I'm very unsure though. Let me just continue going over this way for a sec. Or like, first. No, hiccups also, jeez. Hiccups, burps, everything happens at the same time. And it always happens when I start to record. Oh, bury my mother, pale and slight. Bury my father with his eyes shut tight. Bury my sister 2 by 2. And when you're done, let's bury me too. Do you know that one? It's one of my favorites. We can sing something else if you like. You start singing and I'll join in. I bet you have a beautiful singing voice. So what are you doing down there? If you came to get wealthy, just look around you. These mines are still bursting with riches. There's plenty for everyone. Just grab a pick and join in. Oh, bury the night with your broken nail. Bury the priest. Something about a crown. I can't remember the rest of that one. Maybe I'll just hum it. Yeah. Wait, what's the name of this one? Mila. So yeah, she's continuously mining for an unknown reason. Oh yeah, these things. These are little statues, I guess, some kind, and when you hit them you get soul from them. Because we are at max soul, it doesn't really matter too much for us, but it can be handy later on. And break these crystals, which is oddly satisfying. Okay, going down. Let's see, what's over here? Oh yeah, right. This is one thing that we cannot do anything with right now. Right, let's go and ascend over here and see what's... I think this leads us back to the starting point if I go to the left. To the right is something quite interesting, if I remember quite right. Yeah. Alright, This is your first tough enemy. Let's go. Hit him. Back off. Hit him. Back off. Hit him. Back off. And then when he does that, he does shockwaves. I make it look really simple, but I can guarantee you the first time you fight any of these enemies, you're gonna be in a little bit of a sticky wicket, as they would say. There we go. Get a little geo from him. And we get this guy. So, the one guy all the way to the left of this area, the guy who was crying on his pile, that's I think it's the grub father, I think it is. And you have to collect all of his grub children around the world, and he will give you rewards for collecting his children. You know, I'm gonna show this off maybe. Am I going to show this off? You're not sure. I'll go and cut ahead. Well, wait, I first want to reach the... I first want to reach the area, the first area, to show you that this goes all the way around. Oh no, wait, this place, right. I totally forgot about this place. Yeah, one of the most important places in the game. I totally forgot about it. Temple of the Black Egg. Hello there! How delightful to meet another traveler on these forgotten roads. You're a short one, but you've a strong look about you. I'm Quirrell. I have something of an obsession with uncharted places. This ancient kingdom holds many fascinating mysteries, and one of the most intriguing one of them is standing right before us. A great stone egg, lying in the corpse of an ancient kingdom. And this egg, is it warm? It certainly gives off a unique air. Can it be opened? There are strange marks all over it. I do so love a mystery, and who knows what other marvels lie even deeper below us. For so long I felt drawn here, so many tales of wonders and horrors, no longer could I resist, I just had to see it for myself. And what a time I chose to arrive, this dead world has sprung to life. The creatures are riled up and the earth rumbles, the air is thick. Extra thick! I wonder what could have brought it all about. To persevere in this ruin, that old nail alone just won't be enough. Though that's no problem, one only has to look around. Plenty have come before us, and most have met their grisly end. Many more equipped. Many more equipped than you and I. I'm sure they wouldn't mind a fellow explorer to relieve them of their tools. It's a kindness, really. That shouldn't be burdened with these things. Did you pass the town above? What a gloomy little place, and such majestic hidden right beneath. I suppose that's why they all headed down here. Who could resist such possibilities? Truly a marvel. Yeah, that's the repeating stuff. Every single time I played this game, I've never really paid too much attention about what people say. So that's one thing that I really like about this Let's Play. I'm gonna get to figure out what everybody says, and also continue reading, because I always thought, like, okay, I have to read once and then I'm done. But no, you have to continue talking to them to get even more juicy information out of them. Let's go and kill more bugs. Make them explode into a juicy puff. And we're back over here. I will cut ahead to me going over to the grub father. And here we are. So now he's not crying anymore, and when we get close to him, he's going to shower us with money. Not all the money, but some money. And then the little grub is going to be really happy and cute. Alright, I will meet you guys back over to the place where we could go to the mine, I think. Because that's the way that we need to go to continue forward. Like the little hole that I didn't jump down because I was too scared. Or maybe not. You know, let's go and continue going down here. Let's see what we can find down here. Gotta love changing my mind every 2 seconds. Oh well, this is a free world, goddammit. I can do what I want. Well, mostly. As long as it continues to stay legal and stuff. I am trying to reach those two things to the left. Like this one, for instance. I don't think I'll be able to go past this, however. Let's see. The Pilgrim's Way. Travelers of Hallownest descend through verdant wilds and fungal growths to the city in this kingdom's heart. There all wishes shall be granted, all truths revealed. You know, it really sucks. Like this is something that you won't understand if your mother language is English. But if your mother language is not English, or your birth language, then it's going to be really difficult speaking the TH. That is one of the most difficult things to do, and I used to be able to do it properly, but I lost that skill in the last 3 or 4 weeks or something. Alright, I don't really remember what I can, if I can even do anything over here. Let me go and try something juicy. Lag. Okay, once again, like in other playthroughs, or at least for the Dark Souls shenanigans, my PC is not super beefy, so you can expect some eventual lag and all that jazz. Oh well. Fuck. This is possible though. I'm pretty sure this is possible, but the pogoing around is difficult to do, so... You know what? I'm gonna wait until I have the right stuff to do this before I kill myself. It would be quite unfortunate to die this early in the game. Or at least for somebody who has played the game out like twice. Yeah. I do think every single time I play this game again, or every single time I start playing this game again, I just am not used to the controls anymore. And I guess I'm going this way now. Hello there. Come down to explore these beautiful old ruins, don't mind me. I have a fondness for exploring myself. Getting lost and finding your way again is a pleasure like no others. We're exquisitely lucky, you and I. I'm a cartographer by trade, and I'm working on mapping this area right now. Would you like to buy a copy of my work so far? Purchase a map of the area? Yes! Acquired a map. Hold left trigger to view a map of the current area. A map can be a useful thing, but it alone won't show you where you are if you're not ahead of for directions. I suggest purchasing a compass for my Wi-Fi Zelda. She's just now opening our new mask shop in Dartmouth, selling all sorts of useful things to runners like yourself. She'll even sell some of my old maps from time to time. I pop back to see her whenever I finish mapping an area. She's always so excited to see me. Oh, by the way, I haven't introduced myself, have I? Yes, I should apologize for that. When you spend a lot of time by yourself, with just your own thoughts, you forget the niceties of conversations. My name is Cornifer, and I've always loved exploring the world. Why, when I was first hatched, I wandered off immediately, leaving my brothers and sisters and poor mother behind. That's why as soon as I could, I moved to Dartmouth with my wife, a huge, unending kingdom to explore right on our doorstep. Who could resist? Anyway, I'll let you return to your travels. With a little luck, we'll meet again. Be well, be safe, and farewell. How are you finding my map? I've tried to fill out as much as I can, but every map is a work in progress. If you'd like to fill out some of the map yourself, you can purchase some mapping supplies for my wife up in Dartmouth. We've set up a little store to help make ends meet. There you go. Alright. You can press the left trigger to have a map, but you don't really know where you are. So, you know what? Since I can do this right now, I'm gonna go back to Dartmouth and I will show you how you can make your life as a cartographer easier. Because we are all turning into cartographers right now. See you in Dartmouth. Alright, oh boy. Jesus. Okay, let's give it another shot. Alright. Okay, so now we're here. You can see that the shop is finally open now. Now we can talk to this person. Come to buy a map, have you? It's really my husband you should be dealing with. But what a surprise, he's headed down below. He'll pop back occasionally to deliver new maps for the store, but I do wish he'd spend a little more time up here. I've not much interest in retail myself. Now let's see what we have, we have to sell. Alright, so this is why I told you to get money. So, the quill, if you, you'll need this if you want to update your map with new areas as you explore. It's essential for anyone serious about mapping. Right, I will maybe first buy the compass. Highly recommend it. If you're having trouble finding your way in the maze of ruins below, try this charm. It will pinpoint your location on your map. Incredibly helpful for finding your bearings in unfamiliar locations. You know what, I think I'm gonna get the quill since I already know the maps, like the layout of all these areas, at least a little bit. Wait, before we leave, I want to talk to her again. Of all the places to end up, we've picked this dreary town. I thought of it, God damn it! I thought it had temporary stop, but then my husband became obsessed with that old ruin. Now he's spending all his time down there. He argues cartography is sound business, but other than you, who's buying? Are you enjoying yourself down in the ruins? At times my husband makes Hellenest sound no wonder, but sometimes it seems a ghastly dangerous place. Alright, that's it. Okay. So next time I have to come back here, I need to have like 220 geo to buy myself the first charm in the game. Maybe not your first charm, but usually your first charm of the game. Let me go back to the left. I'll meet you guys back at the place where Cornifer was. Alright, whoa. Okay, we're back over here. Is this thing breakable? No. So like I said, one of the most important things to remember about this game, if you want to find secrets, hit all of the walls. All of them. Just hit all of them. The chances of there being secrets, sometimes there will just be secrets, and it's really handy to find those secrets, because sometimes they have good stuff in them. These enemies are invincible, so you cannot really do anything about them. You can, however, use them to pogo yourself. Using your nail as a pogo stick in this game is something really difficult to do. You have to... It takes some practice, but it's not too difficult, so... I do suggest learning it, because it's going to help you later on in the game a lot. Alright, down here is acid. If you fall into that, it's the same as falling into spikes. You will lose a mask, and you will be reset to the latest place. The latest, I think, solid piece of ground. There you go. Another little grub. I keep on forgetting my own rules. I should check the walls. Thing is, there might still be secrets in this game that I have not found. I do think I've 100%ed the game, definitely. I've gotten everything that matters, but there are still like a couple of those really cool secrets that I didn't find. Which I'm very intrigued in finding. As a half-ass completionist, I do like to find secrets. And I really like to complete games. As long as they don't drive me completely nuts. And even still, I do. By the moment that I go nuts, I usually have spent so much time in the game already that I'm just like, I have to finish this. I cannot leave this unfinished. One of the exceptions is Hyrule Warriors. I've had that game for a long time. I've spent a lot of time with it the first time I played the game, but... Yeah, I still haven't completed it. Alright, so as you can see, there was one breakable wall. I really like the way that the game did this. They made it so like, hey, there's a little pile of geo to hit. Then you hit the geo, and then you notice that the wall suddenly breaks. Don't want to do a transition. Let's see, a little mini-boss challenge thingamajig. These things spit acid balls at you, so you want to watch out. When you start to move, you usually just want to go out of the way. This guy. I'm also playing this game on a pretty big screen, which I'm not used to, so it's gonna be... I'm very interested to see how I'm gonna deal with some of the really difficult challenges, especially when I have to commentate at the same time. Because one thing that you cannot underestimate is having to commentate and play difficult games at the same time. It's a really difficult thing to do. Alright, I haven't really taken a look at the time of the episode. I think I have an idea on how I might want to do this. I think I'm going to do this in the way that we do Dark Souls usually. But then I'm just going to complete an area or get something within an episode maybe. As you can see, I already have enough geo to buy the compass, so I could technically go back and buy the compass, but I don't really think it's necessary. I kind of know my way. Alright, so one thing that you can do with benches, so right now I can sit on the bench, and with my quill I can update my map, which is a really awesome idea. I still don't know where, well, I know where I am. I will put a pointer on where I am right now. When you get the compass, you can just see where you are. Now, if you sit on the bench, the game saves automatically. Like, the game saves when you sit on the bench. And also when you quit, I think. I'm not 100% sure. But when you sit on the bench, you can only heal your masks. Your soul will not be replenished. While, for instance, hot springs, which are a rarity in this game, will also refill your soul gauge. Alright. Let us continue. Right now, you hear this little sound. I'm going to jump up, and you can see up there that there's a little white thing. I don't think I might be able to reach it. I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna try to see if I can reach it. If I cannot reach it, then you will not know until we do it. Otherwise, you will find out momentarily what that is. So watch out for the creepy worms. There you go. One thing that I also really like about this game, like the biggest thing that made me like want to play this game was the way that it's atmospheric. All of the music, all of the sounds, everything is really atmospheric. You won't be able to fully enjoy it until you played it yourself. But also when you get hit, right now, the music gets dimmed to like emphasis on the fact like, oh crap, you got hit, gotta watch out. I really like that. I really like those subtle little things. That's what makes me love this game. Is there something over here? It don't look like it. Let's go to the other side. I think I can drop down and get this geo pile over here. Is this just a way forward? There's more geo. Geo or your life. I prefer geo. No, it got there. Almost did it. I was pogoing on that guy. But I stopped too soon. Alright, let's wait for this guy to go back. There we go. Alright, a stack station, of course. Let's go up here then. Let's go and check this out. Whenever you see a sign with a little weird symbol on it, I guess you could call it. Those are stack stations, and they are gonna be your main way of fast traveling in this game. Let me go up here, because I think... Christ, I have to... Let's go and just do one thing at a time. Let's start doing that. Let's go over to the stack station and see what this is all about. Rest at the bonfire? Yeah, sure, no, at the bench. Fill my map in. Alright. A tall machine with the symbol of a stag. It asks for 50 geo. There we go. And what happens is the gate opens up and this little bell appears. And when you hit the bell, this guy appears. The last stag. Greetings, little one. It's been an age since I last heard the ringing of a station bell. It echoed down the stagway and called me to you. I've grown stiff and tired over these many years, and I've forgotten much, but the sound of the bell will always call me back. These stagways stretch the depths of Hallownest. If you want to travel them, hail me from the platform. I will take you where you need to go. It was a long time ago, but I remember when these highways and crossroads pulsed with life. These are the paths I first carried passengers to when I was young. Those travelers are long gone, yet still I remain. Now it seems it's just you and I and the furtive creatures scratching and squirming all around us. Eager to travel the stagways? Just hop upon the platform and give me a signal. We'll soon be on our way. Right, so we go over here, travel, and we can travel back to Dartmouth. And I get this snazzy little fast travel cutscene. And then we're over here. Let's go and take the elevator. Whenever anything is shiny, like this thing is, you can usually hit it, and it will do something. Like this one, which will open up the door. And then we're over here, back into Dartmouth. Alright, let's go over to Iselda. Papanada. And let's go and buy the Wayward Compass. Now we got a little tutorial, collecting a charm. Equip a charm to activate its powerful abilities. To equip a charm, open the charm menu while resting at the bench.
Papanada.
I don't have enough money. Of course. What did I even expect? Let's see, is the other guy also already here? No. Okay. Let's go and rest at the bench. I have to press the left thingamajig. Thingamajig, yes. Sure. Alright, and we can equip this one. So we have notches. We can only equip, like if you can see with the with the Wayward Compass, it requires one notch, and we only have 3 out now, so yeah. When you get more, you can only equip a certain amount, which makes a lot of sense, because otherwise you would be terribly overpowered. So now if you open up the map, you can see the way that we went, or the way that we've gone, and then the way that we can go, and we can see where we are on the map. Let me go and take our good old friend, the last stag, back over to the Stagway station, or the Stag Station, I think it's called, the Stag Station in the Forgotten Crossroads. And then I am not sure, but I might want to end up the episode at that point. let me go and take a Gandor. Yeah, I think this might be a good point. So, I've shown off basically the basics of this game. Alright, it's going up on the map. So this is all we have explored right now. There's still a lot of different ways that I can go and check out. There's one place, I'm gonna mark it once again with a little finger on the map. Like with a little thingamajig with my editing magic. I will mark the place that we have to go next episode. And yeah, this might be a little bit awkward and weird. Just let's play for the time being. I don't know. I guess I'll see. But I just hope you guys join this. Join this. My God, my English. I hope you guys enjoyed this little chill let's play. Anyway, so yeah. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Just Fred, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.